Hey everybody, Kim Lenga from Emerge Fitness, and today I am going to just take you through a great stretching routine. There's really no choreography involved. I am just going to work on stretching out my own body, something that I neglect to do. I teach classes, I'm in and out the door, I'm always in a hurry, probably a lot like you guys, right? Everybody's in a rush. We know we have to get that workout in and we rush, but we don't take the time to properly warm up. And a warm up doesn't necessarily mean stretching, because sometimes you just got to get the body temperature heated, right? And then go through the exercises. And then now, once they're really nice and warm and worked out, stretch them out. But it's usually at the end, when I like to do my stretches, that everybody's in the biggest hurry, right? Including myself. So today, it is just going to be a nice, relaxing stretch to elongate the muscles, to stretch out the spine, to really focus. I personally focus on my hamstrings and my calves. I'm starting to feel them get tight. I have a high risk of injury and tendinopathy, and those are the muscles that we really need to focus and work on and stretch. So if you're ready, I'm ready. We have some nice, calming Native American music, right? A little bit of my heritage to get us going and stretching this out. So grab a mat. Make sure you hydrate, extremely important, Drink at least, at least half your body weight in ounces of water. And I say go for a gallon. And then let's get ready. So right here, just doing some deep, big shoulder shrugs, taking it up and around. My core is engaged. At all times, you always want to engage that core. My head is lifted, inhaling and exhaling. And one more time, stopping it right there, taking your head off to the side, so dropping my ear to my shoulder, holding that, circling my head halfway around to the other side and holding it. And again. And last time, we're going to hold it at this side. You're going to take your hand and gently pull the head to give it a little bit further stretch, but don't yank on it. Control it, hold it, abs engaged. Release it, round it around, half circle to the other side. Grab on, hold it, engage that core. Release it, bring your chin to your chest. Come on up. Don't drop your head to the back, just bring your chin down to your chest. Come straight up. And just circle your shoulders. Great big shoulder shrugs, taking them up and around a little bit bigger. And inhale up. Exhale, taking it down. Dropping your head, inhale up again. Exhale out. Take your arms up to the front, inhale. And exhale again. I'm drawing my belly button into my spine. I'm inhaling, holding that breath, and then exhaling out. I'm going to take one arm up, drop it down like I'm going to pat myself on the back. Take my other arm, push it up. So this is a great shoulder stretch. Gently taking it down. Let's do the same thing with the other side. Inhale. Pat yourself on the back. Take the other arm, press it up. Release it down. Again, rounding out the shoulders. Next one, take your arm out to the side, put it behind you so you see your fingers on the other side, and you're going to grab that hand, hold on, pull it so you're feeling a stretch right here. Now I'm going to look to the side. I'm going to look up. And I'm going to look down. Bring it in, release it. Other arm comes back behind. Pull, right? Gently. Belly button to spine. So look. Oh, and I feel a big stretch in my neck. So if you've slept wrong, right? Too many pillows underneath your head. Maybe you fell asleep in a chair. Now I'm going to look up, just gaze my eyes up. And now I'm going to gaze my eyes down. And return. And the last thing we're going to do is circle the hands right out in front. I know it seems odd, but we use these hands for many things, and when we're working out, they're holding on to weights. Sometimes they're doing push-ups, right? We're holding on to and pressing up our own body. We're on the computers all the time, right? And up. I'm going to grab my hand, press. I'm pulling my fingers toward me, right? Just holding it. And then taking it down and pushing them toward me. Again, my arm is fully extended, not slouched, right? Really trying to stretch out my arms, the tendons, the biceps, right? Feeling it through the shoulders, same thing on the other side. And taking it down. Holding it. Actually, I feel this is real tight through here, and this is my wrist that really bothers me, right? So I'm really feeling that in these stretches. Circling it one more time. And other way. And just shaking it out. Let's get a little bit of the spine. I have my hands right here on my belly. I'm going to twist to one side. Bring it back to the middle. Other side. And back to the middle, one more time each way. I'll take my arms away. Bring it back to the middle. And push away. Bring it back in. Inhale up. Exhale out, let's go to a plie. Push on up. Engage that core, push on up. All right, we're gonna go up to one side, reach over, elongate The arms work in opposition, fingers in opposition from my foot. Bring it up, arm out, flat back. I'm really going to hold that stretch. I want my right leg right here, the back of the hamstrings, to really feel it so my back is flat. Take that hand down. I'm going to walk it down as far as I can. I'm going to hold it. My legs are still pretty cold from the morning, right? Take it down a little bit farther. Releasing the back a little bit more, still core engaged. If you can't touch the floor, you're up here. I'm going to turn my toes both toward one side. Take my leg down, walking it out, going into that runner's lunge. My knee over my ankle. Take my hand down to the floor, opening up to that back wall. Taking it back down, walking the foot in a little bit. Dropping my head and holding it. Both hands on the floor. Walking out slightly, bringing that other leg back, holding a plank. Belly button to spine, head is lifted. Squeezing my quads. I'm going to drop it down to my knees. Slowly lower my body down. Shoelaces, top of my feet down. To a child's pose. Opening the feet, holding that plank, pushing up to a down dog. Trying to get my heels down, feeling the stretch in the back of the legs, walking my feet together, and pressing the heels down. Lifting my right leg up, doing a knee drive through, coming on up. Walking it out, going back to that runner's lunge. Opening it up to that back wall. Coming back down. Walking it up. Repeat this a couple of times. Each time you should get more and more flexible, able to hold that stretch a little bit longer. Lifting that back leg up, driving it through, sitting it down, holding that runner's lunge. Last time. Walking the feet together, walking that dog. lifting that back leg up. Knee drive, right in, holding it. Down to the knees and down. Stretching. Right here. Flattening the back, and up, flattening the back up. Just walk the hands and the feet together. Stay in that fold. Hold that fold, hold it. Bend the knees, slowly come on up. Bring it up. One more time. Come on up. Plie down and then up. And we're going to go up to the other side. Repeat everything that we just did. Stretching, elongating that spine, reaching through your fingers, stretching, stretching longer. Bringing it up, flat back. Holding that stretch. Walking it down. Turning. Walking it out. toes, walk your hands over to one side. Feel that stretch in your waist area, holding it. And walking it to the other side. And back to the middle. Back to that cat and cow position. Lace it through, drop that ear to the mat. Bring it up, reach the other arm up, lace it through. Out. So I'm stretching out, feeling it in my waist, trying to go in opposition, my fingers from my toes. I'm going to bring it up, grab that knee, circle the foot, cross it over my other, put the foot down flat, and hold it. So now I'm just going to hold it and lean my upper body into the floor, toward the floor. And if you can, fold that knee down, hold it. Now try to rotate this shoulder back. So still keeping that knee down, rotating the shoulder back. My shoulder is not touching the floor. But I'm just rotating and feeling a nice twist in my spine. And rolling it onto your back. Bring the knee up. Circling the foot at the ankle. I'm stretch it up. Walking the hands to my calves. Right? If I can to my ankles, that's great. I'm going to pull it toward me before it bends. As soon as it bends, I know I've pulled it too far. Pull it as far as you can. Hold it. I'm feeling a heck of a stretch, and this is what I want to work on right here for me. Flexing and pointing. My shins have been really sore. I know I need new shoes. My calves are sore. Take this leg and guide it down across my body as far as I can until I feel that big stretch in that iliotibial band. As soon as I feel it's a band that goes right on the outside of your leg. As soon as I feel that, oh, I'm going to stop. It's not very far. Now I'm going to point and flex my foot. My shoulder is down on the floor. Now circle that foot. When I go farther, I don't feel that stretch anymore. So I like to go right to where I feel that stretch, and that's where I want to work on it. Now I'm going to go ahead and drop it down a little bit farther, still keeping my shoulders on the floor. Bending at the knee, coming back. couple of pelvic tilts. So without bringing your butt off the floor, do a pelvic tilt, press your lower back into the floor, release it. Engage that core. And last time, bring the knees in. I'm going to lift my head, rock and roll it up, and go to the other side. You can just do the other leg. I have a wall. I have a wall to work with here. So I'm going to start out other side, right? I'm going to reach out, make ourselves long, 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 lean. Opposition, my toes from my fingers. Bring that leg up and in, right, hold it. So I can feel right here tightness in our hip flexors. And we'll get to that. So you're going to bring your foot in. I'm not as flexible on this side. I'm very tight. So to get my heel down like I did the other side is more difficult. So I'm going to press my heel down the best that I can do and just hold it. And now I'm going to rotate down, push in, so my shoulder going in. And now I'm going to open up and take my shoulder away. Still keeping my knee on the floor, trying to. Bringing it up. Onto your back. Start working that other leg. Bring it up. Flexing point. Feel a lot of tightness in this leg. And it's not my bad one. Walk it up, pull it as close to me as I can, and hold it. I'm going to take it and guide it down across my body, keeping my other shoulder on the floor as soon as I feel that stretch. So this leg, I'm able to go a little bit farther, surprisingly. And I feel that stretch right there. So I'm going to flex and point. Take it down a little bit farther. With both legs. Just lubricates the joints, right? Get them moving. Keep your body active, right? And I'm going to take it up and up. Lift my head. Two more. And last time I'm going to hold it right here. My head is lifted. I'm going to pull it a little bit farther, so I'm lifting my head now. Drop my head and hold it, pulling it farther or closer to me. Farther away from the floor, closer to my head. Hold it. Hold it. use your hands, lift you up. Going to a wide position, working on opening this part up a little bit. You're going to walk your hands down as far as you can, and that might be as far as you can go, and that's okay. And just hold it, push your hands into the floor. So what I'm also trying to do is squeeze my quads so they're not bent. I'm going to press them down into the floor. Walk your hands out as far as you can go and hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Take a deep breath. Walk out a little bit farther. Hold it. Hold it. Take a deep breath. Walk out a little bit farther and hold it. Drop that head. Take a deep breath. Try to walk down. Get your elbows to the ground and hold it. Same thing, we're going to go to one side. Your hip might come up a little bit. Walk down as far as you can and hold it. Inhale, walk a little bit farther out. Exhale, hold it. Inhale, walk a little bit farther out, hold it. Walk to the middle. We're going to stay down. Walk it out. Hold it. To the other side, your hip may come up a little bit. Press into the leg that you're leaning on. Go down as far as you can and hold it. Walk out a little bit more and hold it. A little bit more and hold it. Bottoms of your feet together, grab your ankles, and just do a butterfly, pressing, opening up the hips a little bit farther, a little bit farther. Not your toes, your ankles, and we're just going to make that butterfly go a little bit faster. In. But one more thing we're going to have you try. Let's come on down. So I'm going to have you take your leg, press it into the floor, rotate away. I want to try to stretch right here. So my foot is on the floor, pushing away, lifting, should feel a nice stretch right here through hip flexors. Walk that foot up a little bit farther and hold it. So a nice stretch right through here. Whew. I feel it in my quads, I feel it in my hips. Pushing my hips forward, not arching my back. Come on up. And bring it in. Slowly take it up. You can stay down and do the other leg. I'm going to flip over. I'm going to take this leg up, right, and put it behind me. And rotate forward. I feel a stretch right here. Ooh. Take that leg, move it up a little bit farther, right behind me, and then push in. Whoa. Yeah, you feel that. And roll over. Come on up. And we're going to slowly make our way back up. Cat and cow. And last time. Come on up to that down dog. Walking the dog, pedaling those feet. Walking the feet closer to your hands closer to your feet. Stay folded. Hold it. Bending the legs, hands on the knees, engaging that core, slowly bringing it up. Big shoulder shrugs, go forward and back, forward and back. Taking that head to the shoulder, half circle around. To the middle, up and down. Stretching it up, pressing it up. Dropping one arm down, right back to the beginning where we started. Bringing it down, taking it back behind you. Stretching out that neck, looking up. And looking down, other arm, come on up, pressing it back, holding it. Taking it down, reaching it through. Prancing, heel, toe, up on the toes, up on the toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale one more time. Exhale one more time. Inhale up and bring it in. Fold. Slowly bring it up. All right, you guys. How was that? How did that feel? I know this is something that I don't do enough of. It is slow. It is not crazy enough for me, but it's something I so desperately need. And as I get older, I know I need to incorporate these things into my daily life. So you can do the first part just for the upper body. You can take just the tail part, or if you have the time, do it in its entirety. I would say try to incorporate this a couple of times a week, right? In between maybe other workouts. Maybe this is something that you do at night, right? If you are one of those people that have that impulsive tendencies, right? You have that gene that you're just picking and chewing on stuff when you're bored. Well, then maybe you put your ear pods on, and as your husband or kids are watching TV or something, you put your earbuds on and you focus in and you do this workout, right? Because everybody needs to stretch, myself included. So give this a try and have a great day.